IED blast at Lokchau leaves 2 dead, 2 injured. Same spot where 3 Manipur police personnel die in an ambush in the last December. United NGO Mission Manipur says a total of 102 crimes have been committed against women in Manipur since January this year. CAF and PD Minister Kadam Sham says people selling PDS items in the market will be punished. Krai MLA Leishangtem Sasindra assured of reopening Jennings Pong Lambi at the earliest. And Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee demands Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireng to clarify his statement on 3 bills being anti-tribal. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You are watching Primetime English News and I'm Victoria Rajkumari with the top story this Monday. 2 territorial army personnel have been killed and 2 others sustained injuries in 2 IED blasts around 5:30 this morning at Lokchau in Teknopol district. The victims are all from Manipur. The deceased personnel have been identified as Arjun Baral from Kaubru Laikha in Kangpopi district and Varesho Hungyo from Laishingpung Khul in Senapati district. The injured are identified as Toijam Chandra Singh from Thangal Laikai in Churachandpur and Y. Govind Singh from Kakching. Sources from the spot informed that the Territorial Army of 165 Battalion were returning towards their post after patrolling. 2 IED bombs exploded simultaneously in front and the rear of the army vehicle about 2 kilometers away from their post. Sifoy Arjun Baral was killed on the spot while Baresho succumbed into his injury at Sijir Hospital. Chandra and Govind are currently undergoing treatment at the 57th Mountain Division Military Hospital, Laimakong. The front mirror and the body of the truck were damaged. Officials of Moreh Police and Assam Rifles inspected the blast site. A search was also conducted. It may be recalled that 3 Manipur police personnel had died and 9 sustained injuries in an ambush by unknown miscreants around the same area in Lokchau last December. Women Committee of United NGO Mission Manipur has stated that a total of 102 crimes have been committed against women in Manipur since January this year. They include rape, murder, physical violence and many more crimes. Women Committee of United NGO Mission Manipur has appealed the government to introduce a policy to protect women. Speaking to media person at the office of United NGO Mission Manipur in Chengmeirom, convener of the committee, Mangsatabam Sobita said the crime against women include 15 murder. Sobita expressed fear of losing many more lives if the government does not formulate a policy at the earliest. On the other hand, she said it is unfortunate that there are cracks in investigation of Lunglailu murder case of the 6th of this month at Chingmeirom, Kabuikun. Sobita asserted the role of police in bringing justice and appealed them to investigate in the right manner. She also termed the statement of many organizations that the rapes occur due to women venturing out to homes post the Faknung gang rape case as unfortunate.
Nupi angang da thokpa crime against women, also crime against humanity. Nupi mayam ama yam thina hat laga nataga gang rape tawraiba tholaiba mayam sing ase mase akhoi yam hakchina lawi aduga strongly akhoi na condemn su tawi nupa su siraga yam phange ba hojik se dead body mayam ama maram sukang khangdana taraga leiramba dead body mayam se altogether 21 cases like nupa si badana aduga nupi dana sathaba crime si 102 ne nupi hat pase total number of cases 15 leire ba hojik crime se nong nong magi hengalai ba tamthiba miat mayam ama tawrak says da akoina athuba matam da akoina government da appeal tawjanin basi cabinet mifam ama phambiraga karamna nupi angang sing ase akoi kangadoibano safe oina yam secure oiba mongda akoi hingadoino leigadoino chatkadoino haibase si tawbina baso akoina government da so appeal tawjabane.
SPN Herojit has revealed the killer of Lunglai Lung Rongmei, a young married woman from Chingmeirom, Kabuikun. Speaking to media person at the office of SP Imphal West, Bawara, Herojit said the husband of Rongmei, Kunaijam Inaucha, also known as Janet, killed his wife. He was speaking on the sidelines of a press meet on a drive against narcotic and liquor where the police seized SP tablets. Herojit further stated that Inaucha has accepted to his crime last night during an interrogation. The person who was caught with SP tablet was produced at the press meet. He said MD Ayash Uddin from Oinam Songum Mayai Laikai was arrested near Sanjengthong guest house with 7,120 pieces of SP tablet. Herozi asserted that the drive against narcotic and liquor by district police will continue. On the other hand, drive against two-wheeler riders without helmet and four-wheelers with tinted glass also will begin.
Husband Sina Mana Karigumba, Sounding Bama Labadagi, Masi School was our Bani, School Dagi, Lona Selaga, Magi Nupidubo, Hatu Omaga, Schoolda, Amu Halaga, normal Magi ID School the Lay Matam to the highway, Anana Hadana, Adamain Tawani Hadana, Mawarili, narcotic, Selna, Henna, my Punana, responsibility Lodi, Koi officer, additional especially, when the supervised Toraka Koi. Achievement shoe, Pazana lay, Makatana, Koi, Lieutenant Zatagani, helmet season at the missing Jacoina detention Tawani, Aduga, my family members sing Lairaga Tilava Matunda, Natramayum the Lehu helmet to Loro Matunda, Tadu Puna Singba, different ways of drive, Masiakoi, sustain way Amada Koi Satazarakani.
CAF and PD Minister Karam Sham has announced that the people found selling PDS items in the market will be punished. He was speaking at his reception jointly organized by Directorate of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Employees Union CAF and PD at the CAF and PD Directorate Complex in Sangaipuro today. He further said a resolution has been made under the strict instruction from the Chief Minister to book those involved in selling PDS items which are known for the poor and needy. Minister Karam Sham instructed the Commissioner and Director of the Department to be vigilant and send staff to the markets to conduct checks. He also appealed the staff and officials of the CAF and the PD to work religiously and change the mindset of the people of the state who think the CAF and PD department is full of wrongdoings. The staff of the department should take pride in helping the poor and the needy of the state. Karam Sham also urged the ministers and MLAs of the state to extend help in the distribution of PDS items in the state. On the other hand, he instructed the CRPF battalion located at the complex to relocate. Director of CAF and PD, Ranjan Yumnam, who was present on the occasion, assured the minister that the staff of the department will extend full cooperation to his developmental work for the state. Commissioner of CAF and PD and other top officials of the department were present on the occasion.
Manipur PDS ki item amata local market FCI reporting je madu mari lene report amata yon ba yaro have order ma ngasimak commissioner director na thopi gadabani masi chief minister ke akan be instruction ni madu gi phaba punba tawba kanda official sing na fazna cooperation BBO zara talga sari ba praja mayam sigidamukta aikoina katui gi matik aikoi lebak si chaukat par la ka duine ai gi soidraga loire ai gi lahodraga loire ai gi wakalon thadok pio ngasi ngarang khabar kagaz da indari ba sing mana lawgibni sing mana lawgibni taisanari sibu masi oi thokpa ya ba pot natie ado appeal se transport conductor khakta natte MLA minister sungni aina phaba tawgena khallaga moine somda naron da sing chak yonthokna leiragadi kamaina akoi target kamai fulfill tawgani.
BJP-led government in the state is currently working towards opening the Pong Lambi, which was disclosed by the previous government. Kurai MLA Laishangtem Susindro has assured of opening the road at the earliest. Replying to a query by Impact News on the sidelines of inspection of Premi Kong, the MLA said Pong Lambi will be redone to make passage for an ambulance. People without medical reasons will not be allowed to pass through. Susindro stated that the Chief Minister has approved the opening of Pong Lambi. He also inspected the cleaning work of canals from Premi Kong to Congo River. Cleaning of 2 kilometers out of 5 kilometer long Premi Kong River stretch, which starts at Kongpal Kongkam Laikai and passes through Tambalkong to reach Ketrigao, is complete. Susindro asserted that flood will be controlled to an extent during monsoon. He also said machines will be used to clean the remains from Jenim's building construction on Premi Kong bordering Jenims. The MLA appealed the people of the area to cooperate in this regard.
Si thingram alternative road amdi thambada ka leba adu alternative road su leitaba sigi lambi da chakadoi only ambulance masi moina security provide tawni seiza laiyeng ba laiba miyoi sing si changhan ba honorable chief minister na phalani haibagi assurance ti pire adu da masi da khoi heavy vehicles hana chalam ba se madu madi khoina adu miyang gi mafam da su madu gyan taminara kanda hawra chattabi da matam khitang lawraga leiriba lambi sing se masi khoi expansion tawra kanda encroacher sing je takto kanda lambi sing je khara pakto kanda madugi kudong chaba sing je mayam da phangangani aduna mayam na corporation pibir kanda pong lambi amuk han hang kadaba se atai kaim tagi nate miyam gi yeng kanda praja gi yeng kanda anaba sing yeng kanda phakadam.
Meanwhile, Susindra said a complaint has been filed with the Imphal East SP for an inquiry into the non-distribution of rice to the people of Kurai constituency for 7 months under NFSA. Culprits will be brought to justice at the earliest. He also appealed the people of the constituency not to provide food security beneficiary cards if the essence asks after the complaints have been filed.
Napsagi mahada pirakpa khoigi cheng na chingba adagi ate raw material singse praja singi pirakpa singse khoi 7 months se phangde 7 months se lokthokhiba se masi praja singda phangde haibagi moigi masa na complaint toropa singse masina maram organda khoina cheng singiba transporter sing aduga mari leinaba singse moi mathakta khoina FIR ma launch tawre ala masi ki potchi hek settle tawdribukti praja singda aina appeal tawjaning mase booklet singse amtang pibiro amtang awat pa jing kai jing cheng yen dromi hairaga piba lawla pa singse masi pibi gano madudai da haye moina pigre haibagi hangauri ba kalam sing do soi tawsan giba matamda kurai kendra gi cheng amasung ate sing law thoi bai jinau sing achauba mateng amu oigini.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee has demanded Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireng to clarify his statements about 3 bills being anti-tribal at the earliest. Speaking to media persons at Congress Bhavan, BT Road, General Secretary of MPCC K. Meghachandra further questioned the intent of the statement made by Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireng at Churachandpur recently when he asked for the forgiveness of the mistakes committed by the previous government. He said the bills related to ILP were passed by previous Congress government in order to save the indigenous people of the state. He said the Congress party will do it all it can to pass the bills in the upcoming monsoon session of the Manipur Assembly. Meghachandra said spokesperson of MPCC KH Joykisan has earlier appealed the government through the media about ILP bill and there has not been a response till date.
Miyam ki sentiment jengaga honorable MLA Singhi amadi tamgi mayam ama khanarba yamna kuine khanarba matungda Hyderabad bill lahum se pass tawhibini. Honorable Chief Minister Oibiriba Sri N. Biren Mahak Masamak drafting committee ke member ni. He is one of the drafting committee member. Aduna maram workanda mamangi government na la le haidana ngakpi yu prajasing da haibase. Melsigi mintoriba arthaje aina hangningi ILP issue se masi la le haibiribra ki party government na sina mamang da pass tawhrabani na ikhoi masi implement tawba pami.
Forest and Environment, Mahud and Horticulture Minister T.H. Shyam Kumar, in his 2 days official visit to Jiribam, inspected various departments under his ministry. On his return journey, the Mahud minister was accorded a warm welcome by the chairman of Longmai village in None district this morning. In the felicitation program organized at Longmai Part 3 Community Hall, many leaders of the village also submitted a memorandum to the minister. Shyam Kumar assured of making efforts to construct a forest guest house and a proper public toilets in the village at the earliest. He also said a discussion will be held with the Council of Ministers with regards to building a biodiversity park and a market shade. He handed over a case of 20,000 rupees to the village chairman. The minister also inspected the forest beat and forest rents offices along the highway on his way to Imphal.
Tamilongda natraga sigi noniada mumbada umuro thagada umla thagada si Imphal lem kini sina khalaga tawum uiba sumre kote yang department side is government side is dan aswe lai honorable chief minister sri NB Rena le tawba sik sakar nade direct benefit from beneficiary pharmacy that they can buy. Adu ma koi sabchana koi wafana gani lagiba ki office phajana nithina koi sengo saga tawraga si main point machine khara yamna se posting pisal kanda koi lamdam masigi Manipur ki forest department ki review ji kana ba sabchana thabak si department ki officers sing tanaga koi khona jagani.
Joint Action Committee Against Drugs and Alcohol, constituted by Maira Paibis and Thangwaiban Khondram Selungba Laikai Club, has resolved to ban sales and use of intoxicants in the locality. The JAC, comprising of 5 different organizations, has also warned anyone breaking the rules of consequences. Joint Action Committee against the brutal killing of R. Lungailu stays a sit-in near Chingwairong Kabui Khul gate today. Placards which read "Find out the murderer," "Give death penalty to the culprit," "Frame a charge sheet," etc. were displayed at the protest. Secretary of the JAC said they will not claim the body until the culprit is produced.
Akoi JAC na pamade sigumba tungda amuka hanna thoroktanaba habse akoi gi achetpa thajabani nupimcha se rongmai gi tribe kabui ni mai nupana akoi maitai ni adubu yarim khai akoi JAC na masigi marak sida yam lana pau sanduk pidanaba communal thokpa yabagi pot tobidanaba sisu akoi na appeal taujai sarkar na haiba mihat exact accused to khangadi akoi dead body se hojimak so akoi khunba chakani aduga ma ki mathau mangam last ritual khoi JAC na warep lawi madudi lunglailu rongmei gi mapa hojik leire mogi mamangda akoi haiba inaucha haiba mogi hingon sida last ritual pangthokke haibagi akoi warep su lokhre.
Milal will hold the Midday Maye competition on May 13 at 10 a.m. at Chawiaima Higher Secondary School Center, Thoubal. Let's take a small commercial break. We'll be right back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You are watching Primetime English News. Intensifying the demand to elect a Rajya Sabha MP from one of the 8 assembly constituency in Thoubal and Kaching districts, people of the area have announced an indefinite general strike from 5 a.m. of May 10th in these 2 districts. Thoubal District MP candidate Demand Committee announced the general strike at the press meet in Manipur Press Club this afternoon. Chief Convener of the committee, Yengkhom Thambal, said people of the 8 assembly segments, namely Hairok, Wangjing Tengtha, Khangabok, Wabagai, Kaching, Hianglam, Sugnu and Jiribam can only cast votes but are not given the right to fight in the Lok Sabha MP election. Although they are not allowed to contest in the election, they have been urging the state and the central governments to select the MP candidates from one of this constituency. He said the request to meet the Chief Minister regarding the same has not been granted yet. Thambal said it is unfortunate that the demand of the people is being ignored. Moirang MLA P. Sarachandra inspected the Community Health Center and Public Health Center in the constituency. He assured to look into the lack of infrastructure and facilities in the health centers. Sarachandra said the health and the transportation need to improve in order to make Moirang a tourist spot. The MLA was accompanied by Director of Health Services, Ranjan, and several others. MSPDCL in a press release has announced the shutting down of electricity at Mantripuki, Bengali Colony, Lamlongai, Chumbraithong, Luang Sambam and Matai tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. due to cutting of 3 branches for cleaning up of the HT lines. Since the announcement of the Superintendent of Police in Imphal West and Herojid, police have begun conducting drives in and around Imphal city to check the 2-wheelers. A team of Imphal City Police led by officer in charge Ilangbam Joy conducted the drive. They provided awareness on wearing helmets to the riders without helmets. They even provided helmets. The second furniture showroom of Wangrel Decor was inaugurated at Porompat Soibam Laikai Crossing today. The inaugural function was attended by Speaker Yumnam Khemchan, Parliamentary Secretary IFCD Rameshwar Mitay and IGP Dr. S. Ibocha. As observed across the world, Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch observed the World Red Cross Day at its branch office in MG Avenue today. Floral tributes were paid at the portrait of founder of Red Cross, Henry Dunant, on the occasion. A painting competition and an extempore speech were also held as a part of the event. Student unions of CI College staged a sit-in against the government for not appointing the vacant post of teachers of the Geography Department. Students of the college said the college lacks teaching facilities and have been raised the issue with concerned authority, but in vain. They urge authority to look into the matter at the earliest and threaten of agitation if their demands are not met. Manipur Government Services Federation met the Chief Secretary of Manipur, O. Navakishore, today and discussed the implementation of 7 Central Pay Commission in the state. And in sports news, Imphal East District FC will meet Thawal District FC in the final of Urja CAFPD Under-19 Boys Football Tournament. In the first semi-final match played today at Kumal Lampak, Imphal East District FC defeated Imphal West District FC by 1-0. And in the second semi-final, Thawal District FC thrashed Imphal East football team by 5-1. Imphal West District FC will play Imphal East football team tomorrow for the 3rd place. Before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. 2 IED blast at Lokchau leaves 2 dead, 2 injured, same spot where 3 Manipur police personnel died in an ambush in the last December. United NGO Mission Manipur says a total of 102 crimes have been committed against women in Manipur since January this year. CAF and PD Minister Karam Shyam says people selling PDS items in the market will be punished. Kurai MLA Leshangtem Susindra assured of reopening Jennings Pong Lambi at the earliest. And Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee demands Chief Minister Nongthom Bireng to clarify his statements on 3 bills being anti-tribal.